Today we are here to present our project presentation. My name is Afif.
My name is Adib.
I'm Kason.
I'm Lucas.
And my name's Lawson.
And we are Team 39412, the Package Protectors.
These are our team photos and our robot.
Everyone depends on the transportation of goods for their daily needs. As more demands need to be met, there are many challenges faced by transportation systems. We worked hard by creating a survey using Google Forms to find out what problems people are exactly facing. Based on our survey responses, we found one of the main problems deliverers are facing.
Here are the answers that we got back from our survey. Damaged packages, needing to stop for gas, pollution, and many more.
As you can see, these are our survey responses, and pollution has 52.5% of people out of the pie chart, and that is the majority, so that is what our innovation project's about. And second place is unsecured packages at 16.9% of the pie chart.
Here are our survey results. Pollution from trucks got 31 votes, unsecure packages got 10 votes, and damaged packages got 3 votes, and more.
Our chosen problem. The problem we chose was the one with the highest votes, which was pollution. We immediately thought of some ideas to combat the pollution problem.
Our solution is to make a website/app that shipping companies and or truck owners can go on to see other companies' shipment info. That info includes arrival and departure times and remaining truck capacity.
There are other companies who are doing similar things. Here are 3 examples. Airbnb allows people to rent out space in their house for other people to use. ShipperBee allows people who are going to places on a regular basis to carry a package there with them. Rideshare allows more than one person to go in a car to reduce cars on a load and reduce pollution.
So what we did is we made an app that if there were 2 quarter trucks and 1 half truck, then we could reduce the pollution by putting the both quarter trucks into the half full truck, and then it would only make 1 truck go, and it would reduce the amount of pollution.
How our app works. First, truck owners or shipment companies go into the app and enter their username and password to go to the next screen. On the next screen, in the next screen, they enter their truck info, shipment info, and name and phone number. Lastly, their information will be seen by other users, and they can decide if they want to share their shipment.
This is the coding for our app. This is the program for the first page, which is just a program to verify that the username and password are correct. This whole section of code is for the drop-down list that people can choose options from to share their shipment info. And this combines all the shipment info together that they filled in and puts them on the screen for other people to see. Demonstration time. So, I'm just opening the thing here. Can you see it all right? Okay, so I'm just entering the username and password now. Then I'm gonna submit it. Takes me to the next screen, and these are the drop-down list options. So place of departure, Kitchener. Place of arrival, maybe Guelph. Time of departure, 11 o'clock. And then time of arrival. So basically any random time you can pick. Remaining capacity, 50%. Then I'll just type in my name. thief, and then a random phone number like 000 and and as you can see, it appears on the screen, so people can scroll through the options and see which shipment info matches theirs and decide if they want to contact them using their phone number to see if they want to share their package. Thank you.
Thanks for listening. Any questions?
Hi team, I really liked your presentation. Thank you for that. Drew, is it okay if I ask a question now? Do we have to go in any order? Okay. I was just wondering if you had a chance to meet with any experts to talk about your project to get some feedback.
We didn't actually meet anyone, but through our survey, we shared it to people that we know were truck drivers and who knew the problems that people were facing, and so they helped us a lot by responding to the survey and actually telling us what problems truck drivers are facing.
Thank you very much. Do others have questions? Sorry, judges, I'm new to this. Do I ask more questions, Drew?
Yeah, no, if you want, whatever you need to clear it up.
Sorry.
Question if you don't have one.
Allison has one. Yeah, I'll think of my next.
It's okay. Hey guys, I just wanted to know how you picked who your survey went out to, and who it went out to specifically, like what people I guess it reached out to besides truck drivers, or if it was just truck drivers.
So what we did is we just sent it out to whoever wanted to respond, and then so it would go to everybody in the world, whoever wanted it. They could put in whatever they wanted, and then we would just look at what they did, if they were a truck driver or not.
Yeah, who's got their hand up?
We also actually shared it to truck people we knew we were truck drivers. So and then they would know who one of their friends or people they met who were also truck drivers, so they could keep on sharing it that way. We did post it on social media so anyone could reply, but we also made sure that we got a feedback from the actual people who are facing these problems.
Perfect, thanks guys.
Welcome.
And I have one quick question as well, is now that you have your app working, have you actually taken that to show to some of the truck drivers and stuff to see, or to the shipping companies and stuff? Go ahead, whoever. Sure.
No, we haven't yet, but we may do it in the future.
I've got a quick one for you guys. First of all, I think that was wonderful. Excellent.
Thank you.
Did any of you guys have background in coding? Was it something that you used as an opportunity to all learn coding, or was there one of you that sort of led it and said, I'm the coder? Go ahead, guys.
So I did know how to code the app a little bit, but I made sure that everybody understood the program, so I put it in simple terms so that everybody could understand and basically just know how to code, and I tried to teach them.
What did you find? Oh, sorry, go ahead. The young fellow in the back has his hand up.
So I also came to STEMatics a few years ago, and I also did app coding, specifically app coding, and so I had some experience, so I tried to help him as much as I could.
Very good. And what language is it? Is it coded, or are you using a third-party app to program it?
So the program we were using to make the app is called MIT App Inventor. So we just use that, and it is a block coding language, but so that's what we just use to make our code. I'm not exactly sure. It's just block coding.
And how long have you been working as a team on this? When did you guys start, and how long did it take you to get to the finish line? Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
It took us a couple of days for us to build our app, like to code it and to lay it out and to put in all the questions.
And I'm assuming before that you likely had like to get the data. And how much time did it take you to you had a Google form you developed, you got the survey information. Has this taken you days, weeks, or months? Yep.
It's taken us a couple of months to get all of the info that we needed, make our presentation so it looks good, and so basically, yeah, we spent a couple of months trying to do all of our presentation, making it look good, and finish our program.
Very good.
Okay, we got about a minute left for this before we go over to robot design. Any other questions?
There's one team member who has their hand up. Did you want to add on to that last response?
Yeah, so we spent around 86 hours on our on everything for it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, that was awesome.
Yeah.
We'll give you a chance to load up your robot design to get started on that. Great job on your project. Thanks very much.
Good morning, judges. Today we are here to present our robot design executive summary. My name is Afif.
My name is Adeem. I'm Kason.
I'm Lucas.
And my name's Lawson.
And we are Team 39412, the Package Protectors.
This is our team picture and the board.
Our robot has the ability to use color, ultrasonic, and gyro sensors to complete the Cargo Connect missions. It also utilizes 4 motors, 2 to move forward and back, and turn, and 2 motors to move attachments side to side and up and down.
Our robot and all its attachments fit in the inspection area.
Mission 3, cargo plane, and mission 5, switch engine. Our robot uses two sensors and 1 motor to complete the mission. The ultrasonic sensor is used to measure distance and stop at the cargo plane. Gyro sensor is used to make 90-degree turns and other angles. The motor connected to port B is used to move attachments up and down. This is the code for mission 3 and 5. The first block brings it out to the cargo plane doors. The second block brings the cargo plane doors down. The third block brings it to the switch engine. It switches it to electric and goes back to the inspection area.
So, mission 2, 13, 14, 8, and 9. So, we use our side-to-side motor to move the attachments, and our up and down motor, and we also use our wheels, and we use our ultrasonic sensor and gyro sensor. So first, our robot goes forward for about 62 centimeters, then it turns right, goes back, so it knocks the unused capacity container back to base, then it opens its arm and pushes a platooning truck to latch it onto the bridge, then completes the bridge mission, Then it puts its arm up and down on down to push the lever. Then it repairs the track and pushes the train to latch onto the bridge. Then it goes to mission 7 and pushes the container off the deck.
Mission 1 on 11, Innovation Project and Home Delivery. The 2 Lego beams here are used to secure the innovation project in place. And the motors connected to port B are used to, this attachment is used to keep the home delivery package in place, but not super tight so it doesn't fall down. It's loose enough so it does. So first the robot moves 136 centimeters, then it turns left to face the Cargo Connect circle, and then it moves forward to put the innovation project in the Cargo Connect circle, then moves back and turns to face the doorstep for the home delivery mission, and lowers the arm to drop the package onto the doorstep. Then it comes back.
Mission 4, Transportation Journey. So this one uses the motor B with this attachment and nothing else on it. So yeah, it would use this attachment and it would go over to the actual train mission. It would go over to the airplane mission. And then it would have the arm down already, and then what we did is we tried hitting the top, but it didn't work. So then we just went to it and got it inside the plane, and then just swiped it out, brought up the arm, went over to the train or the truck, and put its arm down and moved it over.
Mission 16, Cargo Connect. So for this mission, we use our ultrasonic sensor at the back and our motors to go forward and our 2 white beams. So first, we align our bot in the home area. Then it goes forward until the circle near the unload cargo plane mission. And then it pushes the containers, or the containers get into the circle, and then we come back full speed back to base.
Here are our missions that are completed. In the 2 minutes and 30 seconds, the robot was able to complete 13 missions. The robot was able to complete 13 missions, but in the 2 minutes and 30 seconds, it was only able to complete 10.
Thanks
for listening. Any questions?
Dustin, I'll hand it over to you.
Yeah, thank you. Again, guys, very well done. My first question is the amount of planning. How did you begin planning the coding and the project? Did you lay it out in paper? Did you design a flowchart? How did you go about planning this project?
We kind of showed the robot, we kind of showed the robot doing it with our hands at first, just to know how we expect it to go. Then we would code it using distance and measurements on a measuring tape, and yeah.
And again, similar to my previous question, did you split it up fairly evenly? Did somebody take the lead? Who felt strongly with the coding, and who helped with the building portion? Yeah, go ahead.
So Kason did most of the building on our new robot, but we actually had an old robot, but we made it too big, so it couldn't fit through all the missions, so we made a smaller one, and that, for it to do all the missions. And for the programming, I would say Afif did most of it,
But
like he explained it, and we all tried to, like, when he played the program, we watched the robot and looked where it went, so then we could tell him what we needed to fix or if it was good.
Okay. What was the most challenging part about building the robot?
It was probably the actual robot itself.
Okay.
Yep, anyone else that has their hands up, you can answer that question also.
So what I think the most challenging part was, as Lawson said, building the robot, and that's because, so when we built our first robot, it was pretty big, but then it completely broke because I think somebody completely broke it. Then we tried to rebuild it, and it was actually we rebuilt it pretty good. But then we realized the flaws with it, that it was too big, and so we decided to make this robot, which is compact and small, so it can do every mission without that much difficulty.
Would you actually like to see our old robot? Because we didn't throw it out yet. Because we.
No, that's fine. I got one quick question: is how did you strategize what missions to do? Because I mean, we know you can't do all of them. So how did you decide what missions you wanted to do? Anybody?
So we decided what missions to do based on what we thought would give the most points and what was somewhat close, or not somewhat close, but we just decided what missions to do because of the amount of points it gave. So if there was a mission that we didn't think would give us many points, we wouldn't necessarily do it.
Okay, and one last quick one. You had mentioned that you used gyro sensors. Did you find any major problems trying to use the gyro sensors?
What happened? It's reconnected. It disconnected. What happened?
It'll reconnect.
Hopefully they come back.
Yeah, we're back.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're doing so well with the tech stuff, I was hoping.
All right. Any major problems that you found with the gyro sensors?
No, not really. Usually they worked perfectly and there was no real problem with the gyro sensors.
Okay. I'll leave it over to Allison here because she probably has a bunch of core values questions, I'm sure.
Yes, there's always a bunch of core value questions. Alrighty, guys. So I guess my first question is kind of the biggest one, I think. So what was your toughest challenge that your team faced? But I also want to know in that challenge how you guys overcame it and how you shared the work to overcome it.
I would say the hardest one.
This is about core values.
Lucas.
Stay there.
Wait.
Lucas, don't touch.
I don't know.
Join from browser.
It
just remember it's about core values now, right?
Yeah, core values.
Can you just click on join from browser?
We have core values slide.
You don't present it. Don't present it. It's
Right there. Tie all your answers to one of those.
what is it? 39412.
It's called detail.
Can join? Yeah. Ask your questions.
No, just change to the core value.
Yeah, put it on the other one.
Yeah, so you guys can see some of those words in your answers. Okay.
Oh, no, they just stay in their room if they have referees.
Yeah, but refereeing hasn't started yet.
No,
It's at 8:35.
yes,
Have you joined a room?
yeah, after their full session. Good morning. I see you guys are all together there. That's awesome.
Sorry, we just got kicked out from the other room. They were doing core value presentation there.
I think your Wi-Fi is cutting out. We can't quite hear you.
Do we need to move it back to your room?
Yes, please, if you can do that, that would be great.
If you
And
have the referees coming, just
Judging room 3,
just
please.
stay in your room and the referees will come.
Okay.
Awesome. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Our Wi-Fi is kind of cutting in and out.
There we go. I think we're back.
Oh, we were in the judging room for core values. We just finished our robot design and the innovation project presentation. So we were in room 3.
Yeah, you're with us.
Okay.
Same judges.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm gonna resume the timer here now.
Okay, we've got no camera for you guys. Or I can't see you anyway.
Your camera's frozen, but we can hear you, so.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Did you guys hear my question, or do you want me to repeat it?
Yes, we heard your question.
It was about core values and what our biggest problem was and how do we fix it.
Yep.
I would say our biggest problem was completing the helicopter mission because airdrop because it never seemed to really line up. It took about a whole day just to complete that mission.
Okay, so if that was your toughest challenge, then how did you guys resolve it as
So what we did is so we all had ideas and we would all use our ideas. We would use all of them.
We have video.
But we lost their audio.
Can you hear us now?
Here, let's kill bandwidth. Judges, turn your cameras off, please.
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us
Can you
now?
hear us?
Testing.
Yeah, we can hear you now.